the dream. And what's that dream, you ask? Well, it's a dream that most men think about when they're a teenager. Eventually, they're going to want to grow up and get married and have that nice big house, nice car, white picket fence, 3.5 cats, 2 dogs, 2 kids, and a nice wife that looks after him and takes care of things at home while he goes out and busts his ass to pay for it all. Well, that happened a long time ago. Nowadays, it's not so. For one thing, 80% of divorces these days is filed by the woman, and it's usually over petty shit. Like, he lost his job, or he's not making enough, or he can't really find work in time. So, sometimes things get a little stressed. I mean, you look at how our grandparents were brought up. I mean, when our parents were brought up, I should say. Our great-grandparents went through the Great Depression. And they stuck by each other's side. And they were still married all the way till they death do depart. Not today. Definitely not today. And I've seen plenty of co-workers go through a really bad divorce, and he usually gets the short end of the stick. Yeah. He goes in divorce court, and just like what most men go through when they go through a divorce, he walks out of divorce court as a skeleton, doesn't even have shit to his name. While the woman fake cries and pretty much just pulls the slot machine and all the fruit lines up of, take your shit, take your shit, take your shit. You want to see a good example of the fake crying that they do? Just look at some of these single moms on TikTok. Yeah. No, I don't have to explain anymore after that. So when somebody comes up to me, knowing what I know now, to try to sell me the dream of getting married, having kids, and your life will be complete. No. No, because for one thing, I think with this head, not with the lower head, if you know what I mean. To me, being single is a dream. Because I go home from work, and I ain't got to hear any nagging or bitching or any of that shit. If I want to go somewhere, I don't have to ask the wife. I just simply just grab my keys and go. And they're like, well, you can't look at it that way. You're just thinking negative. You think negative if you think nothing but negative vibes, then that's what you're going to get. Well, many of these guys did not have negative vibes, especially 20-something years ago. In fact, if the dream is so great, let's ask the divorced man that's living under the bridge how good that dream is to him. And then we'll see what's what. I'm pretty sure he's going to be like, oh yeah, man, this is great. I just love living in poverty just because that she was bored. So I think what the thing is on why they're trying to sell me the dream is because they could see that I live a happy single life. I do whatever the fuck I want. And they can't stand that. So they try to sell me said dream. So while they're miserable, they want to see somebody like me be just as miserable as they are. Because misery loves company.